Welcome back, folks. SeKo Starcraft, bringing you Game 2 between Bomber and Catz. Good luck, have fun. Good luck to you too, sir. First game, very interesting, aggressive play out of Catz. Kinda cheesy. It was something that I kind of expected because Bomber is amazing, and sometimes the only way you can beat amazing people is to put them out of their comfort zone. Didn't quite work out, but I can't blame for Catz for trying. Really entertaining, super fun. I don't know if it's a build that I'd mirror too much because it seems very much about having perfect timing to get your roaches, banelings, zerglings, and all that stuff out to do maximum damage. And I don't think that I quite have the APM to be able to do that. Let's speed it up here a little bit at the beginning. This game, from what I could see, was a bit longer. We'll see if Bomber will go for a command center first again. That appears to be the case. Command center at about 15. Boop, boop. Barracks goes down. I think that's a wall off. I'm sure he's practiced that. It's gotta be. Does Catz do this every game? Okay, well, we're going to go back to Bomber's vision again and wait till we see what's happening. He went for this last game, in case you guys haven't seen last game. And his hatch block, maybe that's just something that works out for him a ton, so he uses it a lot. I've seen a lot of games of his where he does it. I see a lot of people searching for it on replays. He doesn't know about the block yet. He did see the expansion first, does see the pool, and he sees no gas. It's kind of the important stuff you want to get out of the way. Oh, it isn't a tight wall off.
Armed and ready.
That's a bit of a funky piece there.
Upgrade
Down goes
complete.
the factory. That does finish off the wall. He still hasn't seen that hatch block, by the way. And it is now finished. He's engineering bay blocking the third base. But little does he know, it doesn't really matter to him at all. Oh, now he sees the hatch again.
Upgrade complete.
He's probably just like, give me a break, man. So I don't think that engineering bay, he's already stopped building the engineering bay because it actually has no relevance to him right now. The lings are actually out on the map already, and they might be quite a ways across. He's gonna have to lift up that supply depot. There's no speed or anything like that, but I think the lings are gonna get there before that bunker finishes. Second gas finished up. Building a Hellion. The queen is out. That's actually really important to try to kill off that queen. Oh shoot, he got caught. Oh, bunker's done! It's still enough lings that I'm pretty sure it's going to bust it.
SCV ready. Ready to raise some hell.
He does need to get himself a overlord down at this expansion. I've gone for these hatch cheeses before in the past. And what's really important about them is getting high ground vision. If you don't have that high ground vision, then unfortunately, I know I should go to everybody's view, but I'm actually really interested in how Bomber deals with this aggression. The production tab is still open. You see that there is a overlord popping out that should be given that vision up for that spine crawler.
Add-on
Yeah, there's
complete.
2 crawlers finished actually. That's pretty big.
SCV ready. You want a piece of me, boy?
This is exactly how I do mine if I ever go for a hatch cheese. Generally, I only hatch cheese in response to somebody else's cheese, though. Keep it alive. Just barely keeps that alive. There's no baneling nest or anything yet. I don't even know if he's taking gas behind this. Ooh, tanky.
Base is under attack.
I'm pretty sure Bomber's quote-unquote stabilized.
This better be good.
He actually lost a bunch of his SCPs there to getting picked off. Let's go back to everybody's view.
Ready to raise some
And let's see
hell.
what's going on here. Lots of creep spread. Very cool. He did deny that base down at the bottom. He doesn't have cloak out, but he should be able to clean this up still. Behind this, we just see lots of drones coming out from Catz. Third base is going to be going down. So he's got himself a pretty strong lead. Trying to run away with a spine crawler. giraffe heads running around. Wants to keep this, actually he's gonna have to keep preparing that Banshee because the Queen's about to pop out. Don't lose the Banshee. Whoa, even more links. Crazy. Did get the Queen though. Speed has just started. Layers on the way. Good Overlord spread. These creep tumors are going to take a long time to clear out though. You see what he's trying to do is get this next creep tumor over to block the command center transition. Let's look at the actual units tab here. We see that the Terran is down grossly when it comes to worker count. Even though the overall supply is pretty similar, the actual tech for Bomber is pretty good, because that's all he's been able to do while he was trapped. Would really want to try to take care of this creep before it spreads further, but it doesn't look like he's going to have that option. With the speed finishing up here, he's got spores already in place to deal with the Banshee. Macro hatch. Catz is in a pretty good spot. There is no cloak for this Banshee. Speed is finished now. Should be able to clean up most of this. Does keep the Banshee alive, just barely, but not in a really good spot now for Mr. Bomber. They're just trying to get the active creep tumors at least. 2 Banshees out. Should be able to give him a fair bit of control around this area, but as I would have expected, there's a Spire coming out now. Those mutas are going to be really tough to hold off right now. Another starport. Is that another starport? Where'd the first starport go? Am I missing something? Okay, cancels the starport. There he goes. Like, I was wondering where that starport went. There we are. Still hasn't been able to put down. Oh man, that's funny. I have not seen a player have to stick on one base this long, like ever. How to be a deck. How to be a dick 101 by Catz. This is really good. Handful of lings. They actually do manage to catch one of the Marines. I don't think he has burrow or anything to do that. Maybe moving over an Overlord might be able to spit out a bit more creep. Well, Catz is getting out a massive supply lead. That is a lot of mutas, and I don't know. It's a bit of Marines, but their upgrades. Is that 2-2? Oh, they do have 1-1 at least. Baneling's on the way, +1 attack for the mutas. He's just gonna back away. Oh boy. That's a good spot for those Marines, however. This is actually amazingly cost effective. That was a little unfortunate for Catz there. He lost a lot of mutas in that attack. This is burning. He's going to try to pick off the mules. Gets one. What's the next step? More mutas, Baneling speed. When you're this far ahead, though, it seems kind of weird. Like, what you... Ooh. Yeah, that was worth picking off. Even if you take a little bit of damage, taking care of those medevacs is pretty important. One random creep tumor still in the middle here. Pretty healthy pile of Marines. That is a lot of Zerglings, however. It's just about being as cost effective as possible. This is still burning. Oh, really? He's gonna focus it down too. Doesn't quite get it, however. This game is ridiculous. Bomber's still sticking in there. Is he repairing this thing yet? Looks like it. "32 kills on that tank. Hero. Catz knows any little bit of damage he can get done is almost irreplaceable for Bomber. He wants to move on and put some pressure on the map. Catz, interestingly enough, hasn't gone for any more bases, though he could very easily do that. Big pile of banelings. Is he gonna go for a drop? Oh no. Oh no. This is pretty unfortunate for Bomber. He couldn't afford to lose that drop. I know what he was trying to do. He was hoping to be able to get more damage out onto the map, but that actually was pretty bad. We don't mind. Right on. Banelings are finished with their speed. More mutas. Finally getting up to another base. Mines are an interesting choice. They have the opportunity to get a lot of damage done, but they don't really guarantee getting a lot of damage done. What all these guys are doing. It'd be nice to go for a big zergling drop into the main. Do they have drops? Doesn't look like it yet. The Catz, for being this far in the lead, by now he should have been able to be maxed out on huge tech and just killed him. He spent so much time going for these little tiny attacks that he's really not been able to. Even if he went for a max roach, he would have done better, I think. So I give credit for a really cool strategy, but I think he's not playing the game as good as he could at this point. I mean, his upgrades way behind, still on 0-0. He does have 74 workers finally, because he's still building more. But I don't think that was the best form of playing he could have had. Widowmine decided it doesn't want to shoot. Pretty good Widowmine hits there. More reinforcements. Still going. I don't think he's going to be able to get away with this base though, unfortunately. More banelings coming. It's not a lot to be done here. Widowmine finally does shoot. That's a pretty good Widowmine hit there. Probably gonna lose that command center. I know that Catz is really gonna focus that down. Yeah, it was worth him to do that. This is kind of fun. Bomber must just be laughing behind this because he could have left a long time ago. And he's just well, yeah, I think he needed that bunker still. He's just kind of just sticking in it just to prove that he can. So he's on one base, essentially. His main's mined out. I think he just wants to see how far he can take this. Catz still isn't maxed out behind this. The upgrades for the Terran are almost maxed. And that's really what's kept him in this game to this point, is just being able to trade so cost effectively. Hopefully he doesn't lose another command center. That'd be very unfortunate. Ooh, that'd been a good hit there if he could have got it. Banelings. Nice hit. Bomber hasn't been over like 80 supply this whole game. This is kind of silly. Oh well, I'm enjoying it. I managed to grab a few banelings. It's alright. That's still burning. Probably gonna lose it here in a second. Gonna lose another command center here. No, he is repairing. Oh man. Well, it was a fun game too. Catz showing us how he can play really kind of creative, fun games, though I think he could have won that game 15 minutes ago. Oh well. Best of 3 series tied up 1-1. We'll be back with game 3 in a moment.